everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Steelers going up against the Jets. With that, let's send you up to MetLife Stadium. It's a snowy one in the tri-state area as we bring in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And yes, Larry, white stuff is on the ground and in the air. 3 inches fell overnight, and we expect more as this game wears on. Should be interesting here at MetLife Stadium, just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11.
Now let's go. Over. All right, now look at 56.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they wear a glove, not wear a glove. How cold is it? You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know where you're going. But that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love it. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
As a defender who never enjoyed being run over, I still have a great appreciation for a running back who's kind of old school. Bounce off of people, run through tackles, go through contact. I love that last play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught inside the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Green, gone! Leopard! Watch it now, over!
They'll set up a throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 42 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Set! Green, 39!
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
And they'll go on the ground. And a short gain here down to the 22. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Cameron Jordan is now one of those versatile defensive linemen that you can play all up and down the front. Whether he's playing tackle or end, he knows how to make plays.
Now let's go! Green, 39! Leopard!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
I go now. 56. Leopard. No. Check.
And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Langford. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Looking to throw. Stepping up, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they'll run it here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll come out in the pistol. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets take possession. And New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time. He had to escape the pocket there when the blitz came, but give him credit. Kept his eyes downfield, made it work.
And that's when I think a quarterback is really playing at a high level. When you see a guy have pressure in his face, find a way to escape, and not just to merely look for the sideline or a way to get down, but to keep his eyes downfield and try and find a target. How about the way he finished off that play? That was impressive.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go! Green! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Back there! Detroit! Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Give him 30 yards there. And let's not take for granted, in these conditions, that's never an easy pass and catch.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. Get your grip. That's why we see some of the guys now that put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes the glove might make it too slippery. So you've got to figure out what's going to work for you. But how about the receivers? Looking back and trying to locate the ball coming through snow and making sure they have full concentration.
A gain of 3, second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw here. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll set up to throw. And Allen's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
Back to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Julio Jones from 3 yards out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And the wideout in motion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Time to step aside. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Going to give this time to the tailback. Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a third and forever now. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Now let's go. Good.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Jets call on Ryan Quigley to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. Now Roethlisberger to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. All week in practice, they stress grounding, pounding the football, and they really executed it well there to get the first down.
That usually means getting back to being physical in practice, because when you emphasize pounding the football, it doesn't really come together unless you practice it the same way you're going to play it in the game. That means more bodies, more pads, and a whole lot of popping last week, and they got it done in the game.
Second down following the run. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he fires one, but incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses we talk to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they've wanted to.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now that's the way you run offense. Understanding your clock situation. Excellent job getting to the sideline and getting out of bounds. That's the way to complete.
He's got him in. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, it's one thing to complete that pass on a nice sunny 70-degree day, but in these elements, that's a tough thing to do.
It is, and let's just put the whole thing together, not just throwing the ball, trying to protect the quarterback.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Kelsey. A gain of 8 and a first down. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll get 32 yards. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Olivier Vernon in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now Ben on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Over! Detroit! Hurry up!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Jones has it over the middle. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it's a first down for the Jets.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Detroit!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
second down now after the pass completion. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. They get 25 yards out of that one, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
What you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. On second down, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Partner, we always talk about how important third down is, but I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
All right, now look at 56.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Now let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Fresh set of downs here.
Now let's go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Gone. Detroit.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Gone.
Back to throw here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot. And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14. He'll look to throw. Can't find anyone open. Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They run the counter now on 1st down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
As a defender, you've seen that play work all game long. What you have to do, though, is stay with your keys and not overrun plays, because once you do that, they send you in one direction and come back in the opposite.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. They go play action now. Roethlisberger to the right side. It's Kelsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 13 on the... Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yard. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He made... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. But not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
When a ball's tipped in the air and falls incomplete, sometimes it's almost insignificant. But not in this game because 3 interceptions have already been thrown. So when this one got tipped in the air, you just had to wonder, could this be the 4th? Instead, it falls incomplete, and the guys on offense breathe a sigh of relief.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the first down, but offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Here's Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time is run out on this ball game. Oh, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.